Television, Cambridge Cable TV 2, and worldwide at yourradioplace.com.
ABC Sports presents Cambridge High School Bobcat Basketball. Tonight's game is brought to you by Wally's Pizza, Southeastern Med, Abel's Heating, Cooling, and Electric, Cambridge Physical Therapy, Theo's Restaurant, Bennett Title Agency, First Settlement Physical Therapy, and the law offices of Tribby, Scott, Plummer, and Padden.
It's going to be a hot night in the old gymnasium tonight. Blue Devils last night, Red Devils tonight. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Cambridge High School. Time for another exciting evening of Cambridge High School Bobcat basketball. I'm Bill Kassler. Joining me as usual, Mr. Bill Kogel. I said it, Bill. Cambridge played the Zanesville Blue Devils last night. Tough loss. They've got St. Clairsville tonight. Red Devils in town. They're a good basketball team as well. Cambridge hanging tough. They've really injury bug hit them a little bit here the last couple nights.
Yeah, that's it's never good, you know. And then we're in that point of the season where everybody's getting a little bit tired, and injuries do happen. So Clifford Clark being out has hurt the team a little bit, but the good news is he may be back tonight. So let's hope. He's out here warming up. He's got a brace on. He looks pretty good. So let's hope he's back in the lineup tonight.
Well, tell you what, we've got some good opposition tonight. St. Clairsville comes into town. They're 10-6, and they've got a freshman guard who can really shoot.
Yeah, his name's Matt. Help me out.
Skarnecchia.
Thank you. You may have to do that all night long. The 6'4" freshman, man, he can bomb from anywhere on the floor. Plays well inside, but he can hit the outside shot and handle the ball really well too. So he's a really good player as a freshman. And you got to remember, we went down there and played a lot better St. Clairsville team last year, but they bring back some of their key players this year. So they're going to be pretty good. It's going to be a tough game for the Bobcats. It's going to really be prepared for this one.
All right, gymnasium's filled with pink. We'll talk about that a little bit later. Ought to be a great night at Cambridge High School. We'll be back with more from the Gene Ford Gymnasium right after this.
The original Wally's Old Fashioned Pizza is happy to sponsor tonight's event. Since 1978, Wally's family-owned business has been serving pizza, subs, and fresh salads worth leaving home for. Enjoy their pizza tonight and every night, or stop in for their daily lunch special. The original Wally's Old Fashioned Pizza in Cambridge and on Main Street, New Concord. Open 7 days a week at 11 a.m.
Hi, I'm Ray Chory, President and CEO of Southeastern Ohio Regional Medical Center, the leading healthcare provider in Guernsey County and surrounding areas. Come with me as I invite you to discover Southeastern Med. Today, Southeastern Ohio Regional Medical Center encompasses a state-of-the-art facility serving as Guernsey County's only state-of-the-art general acute care center. Thank you for the opportunity to share with you the medical center. And welcome to Southeastern Med.
On the train test range, the search for any possible weakness continues. It's hard to stop a train. Really hard.
Never has Abel's Heating, Cooling, and Electric had such low financing rates for train systems. Call Abel's today. 800-92-ABELS.
It's hard to stop a train.
This is Chris Rocco from Cambridge Physical Therapy Center, and we've been taking care of you and our community for all of your physical therapy needs for the past 13 years. And now, to serve you better, Cambridge Physical Therapy Center has moved to our new location at 216 Highland Avenue across from the Point Restaurant. We are now conveniently located downtown, so you don't have to fight the traffic down 209 anymore to come see us. So whenever you need physical therapy, choose Cambridge Physical Therapy Center, now at 216 Highland Avenue in downtown Cambridge. Call us at 439-7177.
We are back at the Gene Ford Gymnasium. Bill Kassler and Coach Cheryl Weber. Coach, tough loss the other night to an undefeated Zanesville team, but your team, they keep playing hard, don't they?
Yeah, I thought we played really well under adverse conditions. Clifford goes down early in the third quarter on Wednesday. They have two really big physical inside players, and we knew we were going to have matchup difficulties, especially with Clifford out, who could match up with him pretty well. For 3 quarters, we hung in there and played really, really hard. Played some of the younger kids. I thought they played pretty well. I thought we started Cole Taylor. He started the JV game and then started the varsity game. I thought he did all right for his first significant minutes. I thought Troy Francis came in and gave us some good minutes. We've been struggling scoring, so some of these JV kids don't seem to have a trouble scoring, so we thought we would give them an opportunity. We knew we had nothing to lose. There wasn't anybody that expected us to win, and we gave them all they could handle.
Hey, before I forget about this, there's so much pink around here, all I can think is Pepto-Bismol, but maybe you could explain a little bit about what's going on tonight.
Yes, well, actually, our last year's seniors, it was actually Ben Staniford's idea. I've been close with Ben from the time he was born, and his mother and I were best friends, and he wanted to do a breast cancer awareness night. And so we started it last year, and the boys this year wanted to continue it. And, of course, both myself and assistant coach Lori Taylor are both breast cancer survivors, and the boys wanted to do this for us and also to acknowledge everyone who is fighting that battle or who has lost that battle.
Hey, that is a very nice thing. And the boys were up at the radio station the other day doing an interview, and I thought they did a great job. And it's something that they've stepped up and done on their own, so that's a credit to you. They're learning a lot of things besides basketball.
They are. And, when I took the job, that was one thing that I really emphasized, is there's so much to take from athletics besides the wins and the losses. And if they come out of here being better young men and learning how to deal with adversity and learning how to work together, we will be successful.
Well, speaking of adversity, talk to Clifford in the hall. He says he's ready to go. What does the coach have to say about that?
Clifford is mentally ready to go. It was extremely difficult for him to sit there and watch the second half Wednesday and the whole game last night, and he was really wanting to get out there. We are going to put a brace on him before they go warm up, and we'll make that decision after we see how he performs in warm-ups.
And what can you tell me about the St. Clairsville Red Devils, tonight's opposition?
They're very good. They've got a lot of athletes. They got a 6'4" freshman who is their primary player. The kid can score outside. He'll remind you a lot of their kid that went to Purdue on the football scholarship. They have a guard who really likes to penetrate and can shoot outside. And they have two bigs in addition to the 6'4" kid who's really a perimeter player. They like to play man defense. They run a motion offense. They run a 4-out wheel set. Very fundamentally sound. Coach Clifford's been there a long time, which we run into that a lot this year. People have been around for a long time, and their systems are in place, and their kids understand their system.
All right, Coach. Thanks a lot for your time, and good luck against those Red Devils tonight. I know you're looking for a win and looking forward to the playoffs.
Thank you.
All right, we'll be back with more from Cambridge High School right after this.
Restaurant. Everyone goes to Theo's, my favorite restaurant, for homemade cooking, lots of fun. Theo's, the place for everyone. Everyone goes to Theo's Restaurant.
Buying, selling, or refinancing a home? Bennett Title Agency can help. Bennett Title Agency in Cambridge is a full-service title insurance agency providing closing, escrow, title examination, title insurance, and reporting services. Attorney Dave Bennett and his staff have more than 60 years of experience in real estate title services. Bennett Title Agency can help you cut through all the red tape of real estate title transactions, both commercial and residential. Competent, reliable, and professional. That's Bennett Title Agency, 126 North 9th Street in Cambridge. Call 432-2561.
She can't shake no more. She can't shake no more. I need to find a potion, I need to find a cure.
If it's motion, it's First Settlement Physical Therapy.
The law offices of Tribby, Scott, Plummer, and Padden have been serving the needs of residents of Guernsey County since 1952 with complete legal services including oil and gas, estate planning, personal injury and wrongful death, business and family law. Located at 139 West 8th Street, Cambridge, Ohio, 43725. Call 432-6322 for assistance. The staff would like to wish both teams good luck in tonight's game.
We are back at the Gene Ford Gymnasium. Bill Kassler and Bill Kogel getting ready for the introduction of the starting lineup. We'll turn it over to PA announcer J.P. Feltner.
Number 2, Jared DeRosa. Number 4, Joel Giffen. Number 5, Brendan Burns. And number 44, Michael Scarnecchia. The Red Devils are coached by Kim Clifford. Number 15, Jordan Watson. Number 23, Trevor Wilkinson. Number 35, Josh Lewis. Number 40, Zach Padden. And number 45, Clifford Clark.
Well, there you go, Bill. Some good news. Clifford Clark in the starting lineup tonight. Hopefully he's at least 80% because I'll tell you something right now. He has turned himself into a very, very nice post player.
Yes, he has. We saw him early on in the year when he was a little stiff, but he's done a good job of getting the basketball legs underneath him and the football muscles loosened up.
Quick look at keys to the game.
Yeah, first thing that the Bobcats really need to do is stay intense after last night. They played really well for 3.5 quarters against a very, very good Zanesville team. They can't lose that tonight. Got to keep that going against this team. Let the young guys play. Let them get out there. Let them score some points. They did a good job over in Zanesville the other night. So when they get in the game, get them the ball and play team ball. And then they need to control the boards as well. This is a pretty tall team that they're going to and physical. So they're going to have to play physical on the boards.
St. Clairsville controls the tap, and that is number 1 with the basketball, Daniel Troughton. Troughton back to number 2. That's DeRosa working outside quickly. Back inside, that's Ferns. Number 5 back out to number 2, Jared DeRosa. DeRosa with the basketball.
Bobcats in that 2-3 zone to start the game out. What they played against Zanesville the other night.
Troughton with a bad pass, and Padden loses the handle. We had it, but dropped it out of bounds. It'll be St. Clairsville basketball.
Yeah, they did a good job on the defense, but Padden just not able to handle it.
Long shot by Scarnecchia off the board and in. I'm sure he meant to hit the board.
I heard him call it. I'm pretty sure.
3-0 St. Clairsville. All right. Wilkinson with the basketball for the Bobcats. Gets it up to Jordan Watson. Watson driving, shooting, scoring. He's fouled.
Nice drive by Jordan Watson right there to take it straight to the hole and draw the foul. Good job.
One of the first things most teams find out about the Bobcats this year is, wow, that Watson kid is quick.
Yeah, he is very quick. And he's good at going to the basket. You know, he the last few games he's been doing a better job of penetrating and then throwing the ball back out again. So good job by Watson that time.
3-3 with the traditional three-point play now. St. Clairsville with the basketball. Cambridge pressing a little bit. DeRosa gets it across midcourt. Up to Ferns and back to Troughton. Troughton now the point guard. Working with the basketball. Works it back over to DeRosa. DeRosa's long shot, no good. Rebound Ferns. Kicks it back outside. Long Skarnecki with a shot off the rim, hard, no good. He gets his own rebound. Now it's knocked away, picked up by Josh Lewis.
A good job by the Bobcats to stop Skarnecki before he got a chance at a better shot.
Wilkinson shuffles the feet. That'll turn it back over. He didn't like the call.
Yeah. I don't think that he would, but he did do a little shuffling before he put the ball on the floor. So
Bobcats pressing again, Bill. Trouton with the basketball.
Yeah, trying to get him in that half-court trap.
Gets it back over to DeRosa. DeRosa back to Trouton. Trouton, point guard. Works it back over to Ferns now. Ferns back to DeRosa, back to Trouton. Trouton outside the arc. That ball's tipped, picked up by Padden.
Good job by Padden that time. Get his long arms up over the much shorter Trouton.
Wilkinson with the nice little screen. The pass to Padden, can't get it to go. Rebound. That is Joel Giffen for the Red Devils.
Little contact that time on the shot, but no call. Officials letting him play a little early on.
DeRosa with the basketball for St. Clairsville. Works it over to Trouton again. Trouton takes a look inside, now outside the arc again. Back up to Skarnecki to Giffen. Giffen at the elbow. Kicks it back outside. Long shot from the outside. In and out. No good by DeRosa. Here comes Jordan Watson for the Bobcats. Still 3-3. Watson pulls up the elbow. Shot's no good. Rebound fought for. And Skarnecki has it for St. Clairsville.
Early on, the St. Clairsville Red Devils controlling the boards well.
Trouton kicks it back off to DeRosa. Back to Trouton again, top of the key. Works it down inside. Nice pass to Skarnecki. Easy two for St. Clairsville.
Yeah, that time Bobcats' zone defense got caught sleeping as Skarnecki was able to sneak in. Got position on the lane and a nice pass inside.
5:17 left in the first. 5-3 St. Clairsville. Jordan Watson with the basketball for Cambridge. Watson driving down to the baseline. Kicks it back outside to Wilkinson. Wilkinson. Shot from the elbow up in good. 5-5.
Trevor doing a nice job there, getting a better shot. If he could have got his hands on the ball a little cleaner on the pass from Watson, he might have been able to pump a three up, but did a good job of getting control first and then going to find the basket.
Trouton and DeRosa work it up. Ferns now on the baseline. Kicks it back outside. DeRosa takes a look. He'll kick it off in the corner. That is Skarnecki for another two for St. Clairsville. The boy can shoot, no doubt about it.
Yeah, right now he's got all 7 of their points.
He does. Watson with the basketball. Driving into the lane, ball's up, can't get it to go. Rebound, out of bounds. It will be, we're going to say Cambridge ball. Josh Lewis will take it out for the Bobcats. 7-5, St. Clairsville with a 2-point lead. Skarnecki is 7, Cambridge 5. Ball's kicked. Giffen with the kick, and it'll be Cambridge ball on the sideline. Lewis to take it in, gets it in to Padden. Back to Watson now. Watson top of the key. Back to Wilkinson. He's got a look at the three. That's good.
I tell you what, man, I was watching Trevor shooting warm-ups, and he was pretty pumped to get his hands on the ball. So he's been shooting a lot better.
Cambridge with the lead, 8-7. Coming up on 4 minutes left in the first. DeRosa with the basketball for St. Clairsville. Bobcats trapping. Trouton off in the corner. Skarnecki has got it, drives the baseline, up and good.
That time challenged Clifford. Did a good job putting it in over top of him.
9-8 St. Clairsville now, and Skarnecki has all 9 for the Red Devils. Back outside, Wilkinson's got it. Trevor kicks it back to Watson. He'll take the shot. That's good.
Bobcats
wow.
Got the heat on.
11-9. Timeout, and with 3:38 left in the first, Coach Weber wanting a quick timeout to talk some things over. Bobcats come out shooting the basketball pretty well, and Skarnecki is playing well.
Yeah. Well, you know, I think St. Clairsville knows where to get the ball. And,
sure they do.
That freshman's doesn't look like a freshman at all. Physically, he doesn't even look like a freshman.
Well, and you know, he reminds you of that Daniel Monteroso. They just lost him. It's like they get another one to replace him.
Yeah,
so, unbelievable.
He's quite the athlete. You can tell that for sure.
And he looks like a junior. I mean, he's built and he's strong and he can obviously shoot. He's very athletic and confident.
Yeah, say he looks nothing like a freshman.
Substitution in for the Red Devils. Patrick Buchanan, number 21, checking into the lineup. Bobcats come back with the same lineup. Clifford Clark looking pretty good early, but a little bit gimpy on the ankle, I'd say. Not quite as physical as he usually is.
We'll see how he now he's inside with Skarnecki. We'll see how he does.
Trapped by the Bobcats. Buchanan picks it up, gets it inside. That's number 5, Ferns, with an easy 2. It's 11-all.
Yeah, nice pass that time to put the ball inside.
Watson up the floor for Cambridge now. Jordan outside the arc, kicks it to Josh Lewis in the corner. Lewis drives the baseline. He'll take up the shot. Good job there by Buchanan to cut him off. Red Devils with the basketball. DeRosa up the floor quickly. He'll pull it back outside. Bobcats will get a chance to set that zone defense again.
Good recovery by the Bobcats on defense coming back. And St. Clairsville was trying to push the ball down the floor.
Buchanan to Trouton to DeRosa to Ferns. Ferns loses the handle. Josh Lewis up the floor now. In traffic, he'll slow it up. In the corner, Padden driving into the paint. Ball is lost. Picked up by Ferns for St. Clairsville. Here comes Trouton now. Back to DeRosa.
A lot of contact, a lot of physical play, but officials let it go both ways. Doing a good job.
DeRosa, little tightrope job at the midcourt line there. Trouton, he's trapped. He's in trouble. Ball tipped away. They're going to give it to Cambridge. That's going to go off the hands of DeRosa. Good call and good
I'm not
defense.
sure who was counting the 5 second that time, but I don't think anybody was. You can see here, did a good job of trapping him right there, Wilkinson and Padden. And just nowhere to go with the ball, but I don't think either official was really counting the 5 second.
2:14 left now in the first quarter. Watson back over to Wilkinson, back to Padden. Checking into the lineup now, Nate Thompson, number 14. Gets it to Lewis. He shuffles the feet. It'll be St. Clairsville basketball.
Third turnover on the Bobcats.
Mike Coyne with the call there. Always good to see Mr. Coyne blowing the whistle. He does a nice job.
He sure does. He's very involved in basketball throughout the Valley.
Ooh, nice job there. Wilkinson picking the pocket of one of the Red Devils, and Padden's got it. Jordan Watson now. It's still 11-11 as winding down here, closing minute of the first. Watson, shake and bake, shots up, no good. Rebound DeRosa. Watson's on him quickly. DeRosa working on Watson, gets it up the floor, back to Buchanan. Trouton's got it now on the baseline, looking for some help, finds a wide open Ferns. Watson blocks the shot. They're going to say out of bounds to St. Clairsville. Nice block by Watson.
Yeah, got him a little bit from behind. See it on the replay here. He does a good job of not making contact, just getting the top of the ball and knocking it out of bounds. So good job of Jordan Watson recovering after Ferns got by him on the offense.
Watson takes a seat, and Connor Johnson checks in for the Bobcats with 1:22 left in the first. Wilkinson now with the basketball for the Cats. Down inside, Padden's got it. Little jump shot, can't get it to go. Rebound Lewis underneath. That's blocked by Scarnecchia. He'll pick up the foul. Good job by Josh Lewis picking up the little rebound on the weak side there, and gets it up and draws a foul from Scarnecchia.
Yeah, it went up strong with it. And, that's the first foul of the evening. Take it back. That's the second foul of the evening.
Ball's up, and that is good. So 12-11 Bobcats with a 1-point lead now. Josh Lewis had a good game last night as well. I should probably count him in there. I was talking about the young guys playing. Josh, he's just a sophomore.
Yeah, and he's played some quality minutes for the Bobcats.
Again, one of those guys, a lot like Scarnecchia. You don't really think of him as being so young.
Yeah, and he's a physical guy. He gets in there and battles well. He's one of those blue-collar basketball players that I love so much.
Giffen has the ball, gets it up to Scarnecchia now. Coming up on 1 minute to go in the first. Down inside, Buchanan's got it to Giffen, back to Scarnecchia. Scarnecchia, I thought he drugged that foot. Official didn't call it.
I would agree.
Giffen, back inside, picked up there. Lewis is on the ground. One of the Cats picks it up. That's Jordan Watson up the floor quickly. Connor Johnson for three. That's short. Rebound St. Clairsville. Here comes Buchanan for the Red Devils. Buchanan. Oh, good job there. Nate Thompson, I think. They're going to call a block. Boy, I thought he had position. I'm sorry. Take a look.
You can see here on the replay that he kind of moves in there. Gets set a little bit. I'm sure the bench from Cambridge not liking that call.
That's going to be the first foul on the Bobcats, so you can't complain a whole lot. Buchanan will be at the line shooting two. First shot's up. Caught a lot of iron, wouldn't get down.
Nate Thompson's another one of those guys, blue-collar basketball player.
Yeah, he does a lot of little things, no doubt about it. Second shot now by Buchanan. Ball's up. That's short. Rebound. Clifford Clark. Back to Nate Thompson now. Under 30 seconds to go now in the first quarter.
Good job by Clark to get that rebound, not panicking when he lost control of it. Went right after it.
Connor Johnson now. Works it back to Lewis. 20 seconds. Back to Watson now. Let's look to see what he does. Gets it back over to Connor Johnson. Bobcat showing some patience here with 13 seconds. Coming down on 10. Jordan Watson has it now and he looks to be like the trigger man. Watson with 4. Connor Johnson in the corner. Yes!
Yeah, Connor missed his first attempt, but boy, zeroed in on that last one. Good job.
And it's 3, so the end of one quarter of play, the Bobcats with a 5-point lead, 16-11. And Connor Johnson, he's been a little cold shooting lately, but come out pretty nice tonight.
Yeah, for sure. He, like I say, missed that first one, but pulled it right back in and nailed the second attempt. Zeroed in on his aim very well.
Good first quarter for the Bobcats now. They've got to keep it up. And, Bill, one thing that we talked about in our keys, they've got to maintain their intensity. I'd say they're intense tonight.
Yeah, like I say, they're doing very, very well. I'm glad to see them come back so well.
Keep in mind, Ohio State basketball is on FM 97.7 WILE. Got to listen to the game this afternoon. Nice win by the Buckeyes over Wisconsin at Wisconsin.
Yeah, I saw I got to see the last half of the ball game, and I'll tell you what, they played very well. It was good to see them come out of Wisconsin with a win.
Badgers have lost 3 in a row on their own floor.
Yeah, that's first time that's happened. I think. Gosh, I don't know how many years they were saying today.
Good to see the mayor make it in tonight.
Yeah, his boy was involved in the JV game. Zabin.
All right, Bobcats will start out the second quarter with the basketball. They've got a 5-point lead, 16-11. Jordan Watson for Cambridge now. Watson driving. DeRosa knocks it out of his hands. Nice job there by DeRosa as Watson tried to get him up in the air.
Yeah, I think Jordan felt that he got an arm grab there, but Cambridge gets the ball back. No harm done.
Lewis to Connor Johnson. He'll back it outside again. Works it back to Wilkinson, back to Watson. Bobcats with a small lineup right now. Cole Taylor's in the ball game. He'll take the shot. Boy, not afraid to pull the trigger.
Nope, nothing wrong with that.
Yeah, that's right.
That's why he's putting the ball game.
That's got it. DeRosa back up to Giffen, back to DeRosa again, back to Trouton. And Scarnecchia is trapped in the sidelines. They're going to get Trevor Wilkinson with a cheap foul, but I think it's a good call.
Yeah, it sure was. He got him from behind there, tried to tap the ball away from him. You can see it here on the replay. He just reaches in right there, gets a little arm.
Giffen to Scarnecchia, back to Giffen. Giffen back to Scarnecchia. Cole Taylor was camping on that. All right, back inside. Wilkinson now for the Bobcats. Lewis drives and a lot of contact, no call. And we're going to say it's St. Clairsville ball.
Yeah, a little bit out of control that time on Zach's part. Needs to go, if he's going to drive in there, needs to stay under control.
That was Josh Lewis.
Oh, my fault, Josh Lewis.
All right, Trouton with the basketball. Back to DeRosa. They work against the Cambridge press. Up the floor quickly. In the game now, Panapucci. Trouton drives the baseline, cut off by Watson. Scarnecchia can't find it. DeRosa does for St. Clairsville. Back to Panapucci. Panapucci down inside to Trouton. Ball's up. That's good. First 2 of the game for Daniel Trouton.
Trouton did a good job getting open that time and finding a little 10-footer.
Watson, a little hesitation there. Wilkinson takes a look at a 3. Back to Watson again. Watson drives in the paint. Up and no good. Rebound, Scarnecchia. Red Devils with the basketball now. Here comes DeRosa. They trap him out in the corner. Work it to Scarnecchia. Nice pass to Ferns, and he finishes.
The Red Devils doing a good job moving the ball around right now.
Jordan Watson bringing it up for Cambridge. It's 16-15 with 6:09 left. Bobcats with a 1-point lead. Watson to Josh Lewis. Lewis. Panapucci working on him. Back now to Trevor Wilkinson. They're staying on Trevor, boy. He hit that 1-3. They're all over him. Now Cole Taylor driving. Kicks it over to Clifford Clark. That's an easy 2 for Clifford.
Yeah, good drive that time, and good job of Cole Taylor to find the open man.
Trouton. Works it up to DeRosa. DeRosa. Back to Troughton again. Top of the key, Panapucci works it down low. Ferns travels.
Yeah, that was a good call right there. He took 2 steps, never did put the ball on the floor to get underneath the basket. That time just a little bit of inexperience on the freshman's part.
Here come the Bobcats. They've got a 3-point lead now. Jordan Watson has the ball. Watson across midcourt now. Bobcats showing some motion. Trevor Wilkinson now. Wilkinson works at top of the key. Cole Taylor back outside Watson again. Zach Padden working hard underneath. Gets it to Lewis. Wilkinson for 3. High off the rim, no good. Rebound Ferns for St. Clairsville. Brendan Ferns now up the floor quickly. Ferns driving, kicks it off. Skarnecki, a long shot, that's good. 18-18, long shot by Skarnecki. Been a little bit quiet there for maybe 5 minutes. Nice job there by Watson. Good screen at the top of the key. He takes advantage of it, 20-18 Cambridge. Troughton works it back over to DeRosa. They trap him, back to Troughton. Troughton works it to Panapucci. Panapucci in the corner to Ferns. Ferns back to Panapucci, who drives the baseline, shots up. High off the backboard, no good. Watson's got it for the Bobcats.
Good job by Watson, put a hand up in his face.
Watson driving, shooting, and scoring.
Jordan doing a good job of getting down the floor, and the Bobcats moved the ball well.
Well, that time, instead of trying to out-quick DeRosa, he just decided he was bigger and could jump better and out-physicaled him that time. 22-18 Cambridge, nice steal. Lewis up the floor quickly. Cole Taylor driving, shooting, scoring!
Nice job. Cole Taylor, man alive, good job.
I tell you what, when he let that go, I didn't think there was any way that could get in. Take a look at this. This is something. Good steal to start with.
Yeah, they get the turnover, and then Cole does a great job of taking it strong to the hole, right into him, and never looks away from that basket. Good job by Cole Taylor.
Coach Weber was talking about how unafraid he is. That is unafraid. Bobcats with a 24-18 lead. Coach Clifford wanting to calm the Red Devils down just a little bit. Boy, I'll tell you something right now. Some good basketball tonight.
Yeah, I've been impressed with Cole Taylor, the way he played with the reserve squad early on, and I thought he was given some good minutes. And then I did watch a little bit of the Zanesville game on replay on Zanesville TV last night. I was watching it today. And I tell you, he gave some good minutes. Coach Weber was right. He did play some decent minutes in that game, and he's not afraid. So that's a good deal.
Well, when you get your chance, you may as well. Here you are. Play hard or go home. That's it. And
here's sophomore. Get out there.
He's playing hard. I'll tell you something
is.
right now. And these Red Devils, good basketball team. I'm impressed with Michael Skarnecki. Outstanding player, and Red Devils always well coached. Kim Clifford, he does a great job.
A very, very veteran coach, and he does a wonderful job down there. Good guy.
Taylor completes the 3-point play. It's 25-18 now as the Cats increase their lead to 7. Padden with that pressure. Troughton's got it, works it down inside to Giffen. He'll put the shot up, no good. Rebound fought for. Connor Johnson comes down with it. Here come the Cats. Josh Lewis with a wide open lane to the hoop. Nice shot with the left hand.
Yeah, Lewis did a good job of again. Bobcats doing a real good job of attacking the basket right now, and then getting right back in that zone defense.
27-18. Giffen's got it to Skarnecki. As Skarnecki hits the baseline, he's cut off. Troughton's got it back to Giffen. Giffen back outside. DeRosa's got it. Shots high off the rim, no good. Rebound fought for. Ferns has it. Back to DeRosa again. Second opportunity for St. Clairsville. Skarnecki has got it. Back outside. Troughton to DeRosa in the corner. Ferns has it. Oh, and that's a good call. Good position there by Taylor. Ferns went right into him.
Yeah, he sure did. You see here on the replay. Just puts his shoulder down and barrels right into Taylor. Taylor doing a good job of getting himself in position. So you got to credit the Bobcats defense right now.
Exactly like you said, young man. It's time to play some varsity basketball, and he's stepping up.
Well, he's not afraid. I'll give him a lot of credits. He's a slight young man.
Sophomore.
Not a lot of meat on his bones, but I'll tell you what, he's not afraid.
Connor Johnson with the ball now. Back to Wilkinson for the Cats as they try to increase their lead. Back outside, Johnson's got it. Taking a look around. Back over to Taylor again. Taylor, nice pass to Padden. Ball's up and in.
Good look inside. Padden gets his first 2 of the night on a good catch and shoot.
29-18 Bobcats now with an 11-point lead. Troughton works it up the floor to Skarnecki. That's knocked away by Connor Johnson. He can't save it, but I'll tell you what, he's been all over the place defensively. He's the one who made the play that started the break for Cole Taylor. Take a look.
See it right here. He just comes in, does a nice job. Almost gets control, but really didn't have anywhere to go with it. Does a good job of not putting it back in play and making it a 5-on-4 situation.
Buchanan now to throw the ball in for St. Clairsville. Back to DeRosa, back to Skarnecki in the corner. Daniel Troughton. Troughton's got it now for the Red Devils. 2:15 left in the second. DeRosa. He gets trapped on the sidelines. Back outside. Skarnecki has got it down inside to Buchanan. Back to Skarnecki. Skarnecki to Troughton. Back to DeRosa. DeRosa, top of the key. Padden's way out on him. Now Troughton's got it. He's cut off on the baseline. Knocked away by Padden. It's going to be St. Clairsville ball.
Again, good zone defense that time again by the Bobcats. You see Padden come in here, recognize the play, steps in the passing zone, and almost comes up with a steal.
Troughton's got it for St. Clairsville. Takes a look at it. Back to Skarnecki. A long shot's up. That's 3. Man, you just can't leave him alone.
That's his third 3-pointer of the night.
At 6'4", I'll tell you something. He's going to get some looks. No doubt about it. Wilkinson now for the Bobcats. 29-21. Trevor Wilkinson for 3. That's good.
That's second.
Back at you.
The second 3-pointer for Trevor tonight. Like I said, he's been feeling it. You can see it in warm-ups.
Confidence. Buchanan now works it over to Ferns. 1:18 left. Ferns drives the baseline, knocked out of his hands by Cole Taylor.
Cole Taylor and Nate Thompson both doing a good job of combining on the defense on the drive there.
Buchanan with the basketball for St. Clairsville. Deep in the corner, Troughton's got it. I think somebody got a hand on it. Rebound Skarnecki, back to DeRosa. In the corner, Troughton again. Troughton back outside to DeRosa. Back to Troughton. Inside, that's knocked away by Zach Padden. Padden up the floor to Connor Johnson, who can't get the handle. It's going to be out of bounds to St. Clairsville.
St. Clairsville may be controlling the boards a little bit here, Bill, but on the turnover, it's 2-1 on the turnovers for St. Clairsville, not handling the ball as well as the Bobcats right now.
Well, this pressure is bothering them. There's no doubt about it. The Bobcats' trap has really bothered the Red Devils. Up the floor, Buchanan's got it now, works it over to Ferns. Ferns back outside the arc. He's trapped. Back out to Skarnecki at top of the key. That's picked off by Thompson. Thompson up the floor, works it over to Wilkinson. Trevor slows things up, back out to Cole Taylor. Good idea.
Yep, good job right there to get back, control the ball, and run a good play here with a 32-21 lead with only 25 seconds left in the half.
Cole Taylor now is going to take a little bit of the air out of the ball, and it's probably a good job. Wilkinson and Connor Johnson talking things over. 15 seconds. 12, 10, here we go. Cole Taylor now. Inside, nice pass to Thompson. Ball's up and good.
Well, good look down the floor to find Thompson.
That's going to do it, and what a first half for the Bobcats. Bill Koval, they have a 34-21 lead, playing some of their best basketball of the year right now.
Yeah, and like I said, they played 3.5 quarters of really good basketball last night, so it's good to see them come out and play with the intensity we talked about before the game started.
The score at half, it's Cambridge 34, St. Clairsville 21. We'll take a break. Back with more right after this.
Cambridge High School Bobcat Basketball. Tonight's game is brought to you by Wally's Pizza, Southeastern Med, Abel's Heating, Cooling, and Electric, Cambridge Physical Therapy, Theo's Restaurant, Bennett Title Agency, First Settlement Physical Therapy, and the law offices of Tribby, Scott, Plummer, and Padden. The original Wally's Old Fashioned Pizza is happy to sponsor tonight's event. Since 1978, Wally's family-owned business has been serving pizza, subs, and fresh salads worth leaving home for. Enjoy their pizza tonight and every night, or stop in for their daily lunch special. The original Wally's Old Fashioned Pizza in Cambridge and on Main Street, New Concord. Open 7 days a week at 11 a.m.
Hi, I'm Ray Chory, President and CEO of Southeastern Ohio Regional Medical Center, the leading healthcare provider in Guernsey County and surrounding areas. Come with me as I invite you to discover Southeastern Med. Today, Southeastern Ohio Regional Medical Center encompasses a state-of-the-art facility serving as Guernsey County's only state-of-the-art general acute care center. Thank you for the opportunity to share with you the medical center. And welcome to Southeastern Med.
On the train test range, the search for any possible weakness continues. It's hard to stop a train. Really hard.
Never has Abel's Heating, Cooling, and Electric had such low financing rates for train systems. Call Abel's today. 800-92-ABELS.
It's hard to stop a train.
Welcome back to the Gene Ford Gymnasium. Bill Castler and Bill Kogel with here. Bobcats with a 34-21 lead at the half over the St. Clairsville Red Devils. And Bill Kogel, the Iron Family Basketball Program is they're up and running once again. They're out on the floor now. Why don't you tell us a little bit about it?
Sure, Bill. It's a 10-week program. It's offered each year for area kindergarten through 5th grade boys and girls. That's an all-volunteer program. It was founded by James Iron. And is organized and run by him and his family, along with the generous support of numerous other volunteers, including active involvement from the Cambridge High School boys and girls basketball players and coaches. In fact, almost every player for all the Bobcat teams participate in this program in their younger years, and I know my son did as well and
my
loved
son
this.
did too. He had a good time with it.
And the mission of the program is to provide area youth with a positive experience through the introduction to athletic development, fundamental basketball skills, teamwork, friendly competition, and most of all, fun. So they're out there on the floor now, and I'm glad we were able to get them on a little bit of tape here, because this means a lot for these kids.
Yeah, and I'll tell you what, I've been around long enough to remember Sean Iron, but I know the Irons have been involved in basketball locally longer than that.
Yeah, absolutely. Like I say, my son, whose son is now 2 years old, can't wait till he gets up to that kindergarten age and he can get him in here. So.
While we're watching some of the kids take their layups, why don't we take a look at some of the statistics for the first half, first for the Red Devils.
Sure enough, 2 points for Daniel Troughton, 4 points for Brandon Ferns, 21 points, that's 15 points rather for their freshman, Michael
Skarnecchia. You're getting there.
I got it. Halftime, I got it. So that's 21 points there. Skarnecchia doing the yeoman's work there with 15
Bobcat
total.
press really bothering the Red Devils.
Yeah, it sure is. We'll get to that here in a minute for the scoring for the Bobcats. A lot of players putting the ball in the hole, which is a good sign. When they play team ball, this is what happens. Connor Johnson with a three-pointer, 2 points for Nate Thompson. That last point there in the first half. Cole Taylor getting a traditional three-point play for 3 points for the half. Clifford Clark with 2. Zach Padden with 2. 4 points for Josh Lewis. 8 points for Trevor Wilkinson with 2 3-pointers in there. And, of course, Jordan Watson with 10 points. On the rebound side, Bobcats down quite a bit, 14-4, and probably off a little bit on some of those. But the turnover-wise, the Bobcats lead that with 5 turnovers to St. Clairsville's 11. And you talk about the press bothering them, and I think that's was key to it right there. That
they're really not letting St. Clairsville get into their offense. They're not being able to do what they want to do. They want to set some screens for Skarnecchia, and they're not able to do it.
Yep, exactly right.
The score at half, it's Cambridge 34, St. Clairsville 21. We'll take a break. Back with more from Cambridge High School right after this.
This is Chris Rocco from Cambridge Physical Therapy Center, and we've been taking care of you and our community for all of your physical therapy needs for the past 13 years. And now, to serve you better, Cambridge Physical Therapy Center has moved to our new location at 216 Highland Avenue across from the Point Restaurant. We are now conveniently located downtown, so you don't have to fight the traffic down 209 anymore to come see us. So whenever you need physical therapy, choose Cambridge Physical Therapy Center, now at 216 Highland Avenue in downtown Cambridge. Call us at 439-7177.
Everyone goes to Theo's restaurant. Everyone goes to Theo's, my favorite restaurant. For homemade cooking, lots of fun. Theo's the place for everyone.
Welcome back to the Gene Ford Gymnasium, getting ready now for the second half, and you see the Ian family basketball camp mixing in with the Cambridge varsity. That's kind of a nice thing. Look at this. They're going to get a big group picture here.
Yeah, they usually do this when the Ions bring the kids in to show their wares at halftime, so it's a nice little deal. Hopefully the boys have a little bit of time to warm up as well.
Yeah, we're hoping so. I'll tell you what, though, I don't know how much warm-up they're going to need. They seemed like they were pretty warm in the first half all over the Red Devils. I'm sure that Coach Kim Clifford went in at half, and he's got to be scratching his head. He's coming in here figuring, well, Cambridge lost to Zanesville. They're 9-9. We're not looking at a real good basketball team, and the Bobcats have just come out and lit it up tonight.
Yeah, they're playing some pretty good ball. I say they played against an awfully good basketball team in Zanesville last night. They played 3.5 quarters of competitive ball, so a little bit different situation tonight when St. Clairsville coming in. Not quite the team that Zanesville is, and Bobcats doing what they have to do so far in this ball game with a 13-point lead. They need to really put it on here in the third period to start the third period off and make sure that they're prepared. The referees put 3 minutes back on the clock for the Bobcats to have a little time to warm up.
Yeah, it's 34 to 21, and Cambridge dominating play. And I really do think, Bill, that we talked about it. It started out at the defensive end because they're creating some turnovers, playing some really good team basketball right now. A lot of guys scoring so far tonight.
And what they're doing, Bill, they're working that trap real well. They're causing a little bit of a panic on St. Clairsville part, on the trap part of it. But then they're doing a real good job of coming off the half-court trap and getting back in the passing lanes to interrupt and kind of disrupt the passing of St. Clairsville when they're trying to get, and it looks like they might have a real good shot at an easy bucket, but the Bobcats are doing a good job getting back, getting in those passing lanes to disrupt all that. So, the Bobcats doing a real good job of creating the turnovers by St. Clairsville.
Well, just a reminder here, you see a lot of pink in the gymnasium tonight. It is Breast Cancer Awareness Night here at the Gene Ford Gymnasium. Bobcats themselves, you might notice, sporting some pink socks tonight.
Yeah, that's I give this a shout out back to Ben Stanford last year, who came up with the idea as a senior in the ball club, and just kind of speaks to the caliber and class of the Bobcat players, especially from the team from last year. Those guys were class kids.
Let's take a look at some of the highlights from the first half while we've got a few minutes here. I got those put together right now. And we've got some good ones as far as if you're a fan of the Bobcats.
Yeah, we got a little bit to look at. Here's Skarnecki.
Boom.
Right off the bat, getting a nice little roll there. And then you got Trevor Wilkinson answering him right back on the next trip down the court. Then it's Skarnecki again.
Wilkinson
answering again. So Skarnecki on a nice drive there. And he had 15 points out of their 21. So right there's
Watson.
That was Watson with a nice one. Good block there. And coming back here with
Connor
Johnson. That he was second shot at 3-point attempt. Good pass inside to Ferns that time. And then there's the young man Taylor doing a good job of getting the ball into Clifford Clark by drawing the attention to him. Skarnecki again with a 3-pointer. And he got Jordan Watson, a nice little move at the elbow and dropping her down, and a good drive here, going up and getting the basket.
Oh, watch this.
Yeah, this is just good hustle here by the Bobcats. Again, getting back in those lanes, and then Cole Taylor doing a great job of going strong to the hole with the ball.
Lewis with the left-hander there, too. And an easy little bucket there. Nice pass by Cole Taylor and Zach Patton.
Yeah, and you got to look at the fact that using their left hand. There's Skarnecki again with a 3-pointer. Skarnecki, Bill, has 3 3-pointers in this ball game. And,
back to live action now, getting ready for the start of the second half. Giffen with the inbounds pass for the Red Devils. Skarnecki. Bobcats continue to trap. Trouton's got it again.
Trouton almost turned right back in.
Good job. Zach Patton's all over him.
Yeah.
They're going to get Cole Taylor, but I'll tell you what, that's just playing good defense right there. He's playing hard.
Well, they got a little bit too physical with him, but you're right. If there was a shot clock, Bobcats would just be killing it right now.
Giffen looking for some help, got it into Trouton. He's trapped on the sidelines. Back to DeRosa, baseline. Skarnecki, that's going to be on Jordan Watson.
They're going to call Cole Taylor. with a body block there. So that's 2 on Cole right off the bat here in the half.
It's only his second, but he's got to be a little bit more careful than that. He can't be quite that aggressive.
You're right, Bill, playing a little aggressive.
Giffen back to Skarnecchia, back to Trouton again. Although with as deep as we're going on the bench, we've got a few fouls to give. There's a turnover. Padden's got it, driving down on DeRosa, shooting and missing. Rebound Watson, no good. Rebound Lewis, no good. Fought for, Giffen's got it for the Red Devils. That's going to be on. That's going to be on Josh Lewis, I think. Probably a good call.
Well, Bobcats did a good job of trying to put the ball back in the hole, but not able to find it.
They were like piranhas down there looking for that rebound. Little too aggressive though to start the second. Boy, I tell you what, you can't take. Got to credit the Cats' defense though. Trouton back to Ferns, easy 2 for St. Clairsville.
Yeah, they did a nice job moving the ball around and getting that easy look.
34-23, Watson with the basketball now for Cambridge. Back to Lewis at the elbow, shots up high off the rim, no good. Rebound fought for, Padden's got it. Zach, nice reverse layup.
Yeah, he did a good job of using the basket as a defender and getting the ball around the hoop and putting it up and in. Good job by the Bobcats that time, playing hard on the offensive end.
Press again, DeRosa's got it to Giffen. Giffen back up the floor, Skarnecchia. Long pass across the floor, Watson tips it out of bounds. It'll be St. Clairsville ball.
That time, Jordan Watson showing his athletic ability, getting up and knocking that ball out.
Giffen works it back over to DeRosa. DeRosa's got a trap again. Padden picks it up for the Cats. Zach Padden driving, shooting, can't get it to go. Rebound DeRosa.
That time Zach needed to gather himself.
There's a good job there by Trevor Wilkinson. And Jared DeRosa shuffled the feet. He looked up and had a defender right in his face.
That's 15 turnovers, 4 of them right here in the beginning in the second half for St. Clairsville.
Wilkinson for 3, high off the rim, no good. Rebound, that's going to be Zach Padden on the back and a good call. Zach trying to spin around Skarnecchia, couldn't get the job done and got caught right on the back of St. Clairsville rebounder.
There was 6:21 to go in the third period. The Bobcats already with 14 fouls. So playing real aggressive here, but need to maybe play a little bit more under control.
Trouton in the lane, pulls up, takes the shot, high off the back of the rim, no good. Nice save by Ferns, back outside DeRosa's got it, that's good for 3.
DeRosa doing a nice job of setting his feet and going up with it.
Lewis right down the floor, ball's up, no good. Rebound, Giffen for St. Clairsville. Little run for the Red Devils here.
Yeah, they're doing a good job on the boards, Bill. Just dominating both ends of the floor.
DeRosa's got it again for St. Clairsville. Trapped by Cambridge again. Back to Giffen, top of the key. Trouton back to DeRosa. Ball's up high off the rim. Rebound fought for. Ferns has got it for St. Clairsville. Another rebound for the Devils. Back outside, DeRosa. Rebound, Cole Taylor. Knocked out to DeRosa. Gets it to Giffen. Giffen back to Ferns. Ferns poked away by Josh Lewis. It'll be St. Clairsville ball.
Bobcats lucky not to pick up another foul there as the poke came over the shoulder, but apparently no contact. The official standing right there. Good call.
Giffen to Skarnecchia. That's short. Rebound, Jordan Watson.
Bobcats getting a much needed rebound.
Watson, tried the no-look pass to Zach Padden, a little bit out of his reach, and with that, Coach Weber is going to settle him down a little bit. I like the timeout.
Yeah, she needed to get him with the 30-second one here, just to coach him up a little bit and let him know that they're getting the ball down the floor and everything, but they're not getting any good looks because they're not taking the time with it.
And they're forcing things a little bit.
Right.
There can't be, and defensively, with all the success that they had in the first half, they're really, really trying to force the issue a little bit.
Yeah, they sure are. And that time, really, Zach was open for the pass, but really wasn't looking for it. And Jordan, with a no-look pass, didn't quite see that Zach wasn't ready for it or whatever. But you got to be with a guy like Jordan Watson with controlling the ball out front. You got to have your eyes open. Pretty much all the time.
With a 10-point lead, you still have to feel pretty good, no doubt about that. But the Bobcats, they got to take care of the ball here.
Yep.
All right, DeRosa for the Red Devils now. Trapped by the Bobcats again. Almost stolen. Giffen picks it up for St. Clairsville. Skarnecchia's got it. Back outside, and DeRosa Goes into the backcourt. It's okay, though. Tipped away by Cambridge. Back to Giffen. Fagalies are into it. Tipped away by Padden and runs into the St. Clairsville bench.
He did a good job stopping short run.
Yeah.
Running a couple assistant coaches over there.
Giffen with the inbounds to Scarnecchia. Back out to DeRosa again. DeRosa, top of the key to Trouton. Trouton down to the baseline, looking for some help. Gets it into Ferns. Tipped away by Watson. Back to Trouton. Trouton back to Scarnecchia. He'll take the long three. Balls up, no good. Rebound, Josh Lewis.
Good rebound by Lewis that time. Great position.
Watson up the floor now for Cambridge. Back to Wilkinson. Works it down to Padden. Padden kicks it outside to Cole Taylor. Taylor, nice pass to Lewis, up and in.
Good ball movement that time by the Bobcats.
38-26, Bobcats lead by 12, 4:14 left in the third quarter. DeRosa back to Giffen. Giffen doing a lot of ball handling here to start this quarter. Trouton now works it back to Ferns. Ferns is up and no good. Rebound fought for. That's Cole Taylor. He's got it. That's going to be a foul on Scarnecchia.
Good job by the Bobcats again, getting the board down here.
Take a look at this.
Yep.
Good job by Cole Taylor inside and Scarnecchia with well, not a very smart foul. That's frustration is what that is.
It's his second foul, the team's first of the half.
12-point lead now for Cambridge, 38-26. Jordan Watson brings it up for the Cats. Wilkinson slips it down to Padden. Padden in the lane, turning, shooting, can't get it to go. Rebound Padden. Reverse layup, can't get it to go. Rebound Giffen for St. Clairsville. Giffen having a big third quarter for the Red Devils. Up the floor now is DeRosa. DeRosa, top of the key. Trouton's got it. Trouton, shots up and in.
That time they dropped off the Trouton, left him wide open, and like shooting a free throw.
Watson works it down on the baseline to Cole Taylor, back outside to Lewis. Back to Wilkinson, back to Padden now. Padden down low, back out to Taylor. Taylor driving, shooting, little runners up, no good. Rebound, Scarnecchia for the Red Devils.
Bobcats one and done last several times down the floor. If they're not putting it in the hole, they're not getting a rebound.
10-point lead for Cambridge, 38-28, coming up on 3 minutes left now in the third. Scarnecchia on the baseline. Cut off, trapped in the corner now. Back outside, that's trouble for DeRosa. Watson's got it, up and in. Oh, he tried for the dunk. Oh! Oh my! You can see why coaches get gray hair.
Yeah, that was too bad. He did a nice job of taking the turnover in and going right up, trying to dunk the ball in.
Couldn't quite get it.
Should have made the layup. And Jordan's going to get a little coaching up on the bench here.
Yeah. Not the worst thing I've ever seen. He was trying to put a little bit of excitement into it. It happens sometimes. DeRosa with the basketball. Down. Trouton's got it. Trouton. Blocked by Padden. Nice job by Zach that time. Cole Taylor now up the floor for the Bobcats. 2:30 left in the third. Lewis driving, shooting, can't get it to go. He's fouled.
That's a good drive there by Zach Lewis. See right here on the replay. Nice little step to the right, comes back to the left hand. Gets bodied up there. He's going to shoot two.
On the floor now for the Bobcats, a little bit more of the future. Number 3, Josh Seckman, 5'7" sophomores in there. And Lewis puts it up and in. We've got 3 sophomores on the floor now. Wilkinson takes a seat and Jordan Watson comes back in. We're young out there now.
Yes, we are.
Let the young guys play. Ball's up, got it.
Lewis 4 for 4 at the line. Doing a nice job.
Cole Taylor takes a seat. Connor Johnson will check in for him. DeRosa with the basketball now for Cambridge. It's 40-28, 12-point lead for the Cats. DeRosa working it now to number 30. That's Logan McCourt. McCourt in for the Red Devils. High pass over Trouton's head. It will be Cambridge basketball.
Coach Clifford trying to come in with some fresh legs himself, and that time just into the ball game, McCourt goes one over the head.
A lot of pressure in a varsity game. Watson now loses the handle, gets it back out to Padden. He'll take the shot from the baseline. High off the rim, Watson follows up and in.
Good job by Jordan Watson to be there for his second, his first basket of the half, rather.
DeRosa trapped in the corner. working. Gets it back to McCourt. McCourt to Trouton. Trouton loses the handle, out of bounds. It will be.
Yeah, it's going to be St. Clair's ball. And
Okay.
neither pitcher really saw it,
but
it's a good call. It went right off the foot of, I believe, Zach Lewis.
Okay. Nate Thompson in the lineup. Josh Lewis takes a seat.
Josh Lewis. My bad.
It's all right.
Josh, I apologize all over my place.
Scarnecchia in the lane. Ball's up. Can't get it to go. Padden with a rebound. Haven't seen anything of Clifford Clark. I think that ankle's still bothering him.
Yes.
Padden in the lane. Slips it to Seckman, who loses the handle. Picked up by Scarnecchia. 42-28. 1:20 left in the third. Trouton gets it back over to DeRosa. He works it inside. Scarnecchia loses the handle. They're going to say Nate Thompson fouled him. Boy, I'll tell you what, I don't know.
Yeah, you can see it right here. Scarnecchia is really kind of playing out of control. Comes right over top of Nate's back, but the officials right there making the call.
Another sub in. It's number 3, J.C. Coleman in there. Gets it to Scarnecchia. He can't get it to go. Gets his own rebound. Rebound fought for. Scarnecchia's got it again, up and in. He's strong.
Well, and then, again, they're doing a great job on the boards. That's his first points in the second half.
Watson driving, shooting, can't get it to go. A little bit out of control that time. Scarnecchia's got the rebound for the Devils. 42-30. Under a minute to go now. Here's DeRosa for St. Clairsville. Picked up by Seckman. Seckman up the floor. Padden's got it. Up and in.
Good job by Padden to just under control, went up and got the basket in. Good turnover by the Bobcats.
Trouton, top of the key. Scarnecchia back to DeRosa. Shot for threes up. No good. Air ball. Thompson's got it for the Cats. Here's Padden with 20 seconds left. Padden up the floor in the corner. Connor Johnson set up. Can't get it to go. Back to Padden. 16 seconds left. Watson will take control of the ball. Cats will play for one.
Yep. 13-point lead. Right move. 10 seconds to go.
8, 7, 6. Watson shake and bake down the lane. Up and can't get it to go. No rebound. Off in the corner. Seckman tried to get it up, and let's see. That's going to be the end of the third?
Yep.
That will do it, end of the third. And I'll tell you what, didn't start off too well, Bill, but give the Bobcats a lot of credit. They found some answers. They've got a 44-30 lead after 3 quarters of play on St. Clairsville, and still playing real well as Kim Clifford made some adjustments. Trouton playing a big part in things at the top of the key there for the Red Devils, and also Giffen doing a real good job on the boards. But the Bobcats found some answers, came back, and they've still got a nice lead.
Yeah, they do. And you're right, they played well. Again, they played really well on the defensive end of things. Again, making the Red Devils a gazillion turnovers in that period. So good job by the Bobcats.
Something to keep in mind: St. Clair's CHS basketball game DVDs are available. You can order online at yourradioplace.com or just call 432-5605. Any basketball player would enjoy them, and if you like Bobcat basketball, you might just want to pick up a DVD or two yourself.
Absolutely. It's fun to go back and watch those things over and over again.
It is. I've got a few from back in the 80s and 90s that I watch occasionally too. So we'll be selecting a Crino's Pizza player of the game, Bill Kogel. Got a few candidates, don't we?
Yes, we do. Everybody's paid pretty well.
Got a lot to pick from.
Yeah, they're going to have to share this pizza.
Oh, that shuffle the feet is Trevor Wilkinson there, and that'll turn the ball back over to St. Clairsville.
It's Trevor's second travel. Just a little excited, takes off before he puts the ball on the floor, and 2 different officials making the call, so you got to figure that's something you got to control.
Ferns with a basketball for St. Clairsville in the corner, back outside. That's going to be on Zach Padden.
Yeah, Zach a
only
little
bit.
Yeah.
Only a second.
Got a little bit more involved in there than he wanted to be.
He's played well tonight. Again, Zach is one of those guys that he just does a lot of things really well. Long shot there. That is number 3, J.C. Coleman for the Red Devils.
That's his first score of the
well,
evening.
he's come off the bench a little bit here in the second half. So 44-32, 12-point lead. Watson's got it, works it back over to Connor Johnson, back out top to Nate Thompson again. Thompson Works it down to Padden. Skarnecki is on him. Padden can't get it to go. Rebound, Connor Johnson up and in.
Yeah, good job by Connor Johnson coming in. Just waited for that ball to come back out to him and did a great job of getting the rebound and putting it back up softly over the rim.
46-32 now. Cats with a 14-point lead. Coleman again with the basketball. Works it into Trouton. Can't get it to go. Rebound tipped off. DeRosa's got it. He'll bring it back outside for St. Clairsville. Trouton now. Back outside. Skarnecki will shoot the three. Off the rim. No good. Skarnecki with his rebound. Back out to Ferns. Back to DeRosa. Back to Trouton, who can't hit the long three-point shot. Here come the Bobcats. It's Jordan Watson with the basketball. Wilkinson set up. He's got Padden down low. Zach with a little hook. Can't get it to go. Ferns has got it. It's going to be number 3 on Zach.
Yeah, not a good foul there. Zach coming over the back after the missed shot. Just there's no way in the world he was going to get that ball. Should have backed off.
6:31 left now in the ball game. 46-32 Cambridge. Padden will take a seat, and that's not good news, because I'll tell you something right now. If we've been getting rebounds, number 40's been around him.
Yeah, that's for sure. Looks like Clifford Clark's strapping up his ankle brace, and let's hope that means he's coming into the ball game.
Yeah, well, I'll tell you one thing. Clifford is a very physical player, and he's done a great job this year as far as his work in the post, but in the first half, he wasn't very physical, which tells me he really was not quite ready to go tonight.
I'll take it back. He just took his ankle brace off, so we know what that means.
Lewis up and can't get it to go. Rebound tipped around. Johnson's got it. Back outside. Wilkinson down low to Lewis. Lewis back out to Watson. Top of the key. In and out. Rebound fought for. St. Clairsville comes up with it. DeRosa now for the Red Devils.
All of a sudden, the Bobcats will have trouble finding the bottom of the basket.
DeRosa back over to Skarnecki. Back to Ferns. Back outside. Long shot. Coleman. That short rebound. Watson for the Bobcats.
Now let's see the Bobcats. Nice.
Nice feed. Josh Lewis wide open. That's an easy 2. Nice pass from Jordan Watson.
Just as I was saying, slow it down a little bit and take their time.
Wham!
Man, it was a great look inside by Jordan Watson. And I'll shut up.
Skarnecki now for the Red Devils into Trouton. He works it over to Ferns. Can't get it to go. Good defense by Thompson. Blocked outside by Watson. Up and in by Ferns, though.
Give Ferns a lot of credit there, man. He stuck with that one.
He did. 48-34. Bobcats still lead by 14 now. 5:18 left to go in the ball game. Jordan Watson for Cambridge.
Good individual effort by Ferns that time.
Down inside, Lewis has got it, turning, shooting, scoring! Whoa!
All of a sudden, Josh Lewis is our...
he's our post player.
Our post player. At, what is he, 5 what?
Yeah.
Good, like I said, blue-collar basketball player. Love him.
Shots up by Trouton, can't get it to go. Good defense by the Cats. Up the floor now, Watson has it. Wilkinson driving, shooting, can't get it to go. Let's see what the call is. That's going to be a block on St. Clairsville, so Wilkinson will go to the line and shoot 2.
Trevor doing a good job of just trying to avoid the contact and picking up the defensive foul. He's going to go to the line to shoot 2. That's only 3 fouls on St. Clairsville this second half, but it hasn't seemed to matter.
Bobcats lead 50-34. They've got a 16-point lead with just under 5 minutes to go in the game, and Cambridge continues to find answers, Bill. I'm just impressed, and it's been a number of people tonight. It just hasn't been one person.
That's for sure, and I like the fact, I thought they did a good job last night. They were outmatched with Zanesville, but I thought they did a great job of playing team basketball, and it's what they're doing again tonight. And I think when these guys can play and they play team basketball, they're in the ball games, and they have a chance to win more of them.
Hey, funny thing, when you get into the state tournaments, team basketball is an awfully good thing.
Our radio crew, Bill Kafir, getting in on it.
Bill Kafir waving as well, yeah. That's right. Mike Palaziak over there, too. We'll mention him since he's down at the end of the table.
Mike missed his shot.
Yeah, he did. We'll tell Mike McKay to get Palaziak later. All right, Wilkinson at the line, back to basketball again, thank goodness. Ball's up and got it.
Trevor doing a nice job this year from the free throw line. Let's see what I can find. 53% or 73%.
Good shooter. Got it. And he made it better with those 2.
Yes, sir.
All right, DeRosa with the basketball. It's 52-34. DeRosa back over to Coleman. Down low. That's Ferns. Back to Coleman again. Top of the key. Troughton's got it up and in.
At that time, Troughton caught the ball and put it up as though he meant to. I think he was the last couple times he caught the ball in there.
Well, Zach Padden's not in his face because every time he's done it before, Zach Padden's been standing in front of him.
I think he was so wide open, he was shocked.
Oh, nice shot. Jordan Watson comes down, finds an easy shot off the elbow. It's 54-36 now.
We'll let Jordan Watson take those all night long. Nice touch.
Really. He looks so smooth when he releases, though. Shot by Coleman. Ball's up, no good. Rebound fought for. Lewis almost loses the handle. Picks it up. Back over to Watson. Under 4 minutes
Josh
now.
Lewis right there. Good job.
He's had put a lot of minutes in tonight.
He's played well.
He has. He's played very well. Wilkinson, long shot off the rim, no good. Rebound picked up by Ferns.
Not sure that's exactly the shot Coach whoever wanted.
Trevor's feeling it a little bit tonight.
Well,
I'll tell you what.
I think he got a little encouragement from the Fagawi tribe.
He might have. Yeah, that's okay, though, because you'd like to see your guys confident.
Well, Coach Weber looked over and like, who told him to shoot that?
Yeah. Well. All right. St. Clairsville with the ball. DeRosa back out top of the key. Works it back to Coleman. Shot by Skarnecchia from the corner. He's cooled down somewhat, hasn't he?
Well, they've done a good job of putting a hand up in his face and made him struggle a little bit.
Any ideas on our Crino's Pizza player of the game?
Well,
there's a guy that can do it all the time. He can't get that one to go. Gets his own rebound. Up and no good. Rebound DeRosa for St. Clairsville. I'll tell you what, I think Trevor Wilkinson comes to mind. He's had an excellent game for the Bobcats. And Josh Lewis.
I'd say Josh Lewis might be my man right now.
Yeah, well, Josh is a sophomore. You know, I'll tell you what, Trev just had his 18th birthday. And nothing against Josh here. I mean, I'm thinking out loud. But Trevor, you know, we're starting to run out. He's a senior. We're starting to run out of games here.
Yeah, that's true. That's very true.
And we've got New Philly coming up, but he's played very, very well in the last few weeks, and we only awarded on a per-game basis. He's had a good game tonight, though.
Yes, he has. I'll give him lots of credit there, and you're right. I think we're going to see Josh Lewis quite a bit more down the road here.
Yeah, he's shown that he's going to be playing quite a bit more. And I'll tell you another guy that's impressed me has been Cole Taylor.
Oh, my,
He looks good, doesn't he?
Like I said, I thought I was very impressed with the way he played JV ball early on, and man, bring him up here and let him play some varsity minutes. He's done well.
Alex Massinelli with the ball, speaking of young guys. Cole Taylor outside the arc. Shots up by Taylor. That's good.
So that's another thing I like about him. He's not afraid to put the ball up, and he's not afraid to let it go in.
Yeah, neither am I. I think everybody likes that. All right. I think the Fagawis are telling St. Clairsville good night. Down inside now. A lot of young players in the game. Long shot outside. See, that's number 10, and I got a Dylan Panapucci. Steal. Connor Johnson up and got it.
Yeah, good steal that time. Good basket by Johnson.
He's had a good game as well.
Yeah, he's good. 7 points so far.
Monteroso inside. Not like Brother Dan, is he?
Well, he's
not too many like Brother Dan.
No, no, he's that's a pretty big set of shoes to fill.
It is. Massinelli. I'll tell you what. Lewis headed inside. 1:18 left to go, and a few different ball players coming in. Michael Givens in for the Bobcats, and also coming in number 4 Christian Tetrick coming in. So young players.
Yeah, it's good to see these guys getting on the floor.
Yeah. It's about the only thing disappointing to me tonight about the Bobcats has been Clifford Clark. And, nice shot there. That's Panapucci, number 10.
It's a big three.
It is a big three. 58-39.
Minute to go.
Massinelli with the basketball for the Cats now. Back outside, works it over to Givens. Givens, back to Massinelli. Under a minute. Connor Johnson has the ball. Johnson down inside. Givens has it. Works it over in the corner to Tetrick. Tetrick back outside. Johnson. Johnson now works it back to Givens. They want Givens to take a shot. Givens has got it. He's working it in the corner to Tetrick. Tetrick's telling him you're going to shoot. 20 seconds to go. Givens for 3. Come on. Back to Massinelli. Givens driving, shooting. Yeah, I thought he had it. Did he get fouled?
Yes, he did.
That's good.
Michael Givens.
Put the young man at the line.
Yeah, Michael, pretty popular kid on this team. You see it here on the replay. Doing a nice job of switching hands, putting it up left-handed just like you want him to.
Almost crawled in, too. Wouldn't that have been something?
Yeah, he's a senior on the basketball team and obviously a crowd favorite.
Can't get it to go. One more shot. Come on, Michael, put this one in. 20 seconds. See, all his teammates are rooting for him, too. You have to love that.
Put a little pressure on
They absolutely, you are going to shoot. Ball's up, can't get it to go. Rebound, St. Clair. Monteroso's got it. Backups. Now here come the Red Devils. Quickly. Panapucci now, way outside.
A little foul there.
Let's see who's going to be headed to the line.
It's Troy Francis on the foul.
14 was the one who was fouled. Let's see. Bosworth?
Yep.
He's headed to the line.
The Bobs.
Yeah. Been a long time since I thought about that. Brian Bosworth. Ball's up. No good. Rebound. Francis. Massinelli to Givens. Givens is going to drive in. He's going to lose the handle. It's going to be St. Clairsville ball.
Yeah, they want Michael Givens to, come up with a basket.
Long shot by 30, no good. That's going to do it. Logan McCourt can't hit it. End of the ball game. Final score: Bobcat 58, St. Clairsville 39, and Bill Kogel. It was all Cambridge all the way tonight.
Yeah, they did a great job of finishing this game off and just keeping after it once they came out at halftime. So good job by the Bobcats tonight.
All right, we're going to step out, take a quick break. Final score once again is Cambridge 58, St. Clairsville 39. We'll be back with a look at final stats and some highlights right after this.
Buying, selling, or refinancing a home? Bennett Title Agency can help. Bennett Title Agency in Cambridge is a full-service title insurance agency providing closing, escrow, title examination, title insurance, and reporting services. Attorney Dave Bennett and his staff have more than 60 years of experience in real estate title services. Bennett Title Agency can help you cut through all the red tape of real estate title transactions, both commercial and residential. Competent, reliable, and professional. That's Bennett Title Agency, 126 North 9th Street in Cambridge. Call 432-2561.
She can't shake no more. She can't shake no more. I need to find a potion, I need to find a cure.
If it's motion, it's First Settlement Physical Therapy.
The law offices of Tribby, Scott, Plummer, and Padden have been serving the needs of residents of Guernsey County since 1952 with complete legal services including oil and gas, estate planning, personal injury and wrongful death, business and family law. Located at 139 West 8th Street, Cambridge, Ohio, 43725. Call 432-6322 for assistance. The staff would like to wish both teams good luck in tonight's game.
Welcome back to Cambridge High School. Bobcats come away with a 58-39 win tonight, Bill Kogel. And I'll tell you something right now, team victory tonight.
Yeah, it sure was. They played as well as a team as we've seen them play all year long. And it was good to see because I think once they get that in their heads and they realize that that's the way that they can play ball, that they're going to be competitive in about every game they're in.
Absolutely. Some good offense, a lot of guys contributing tonight, an excellent trapping defense as well. Let's take a look at some of those highlights because there's a lot of them.
Yep, right here, right off the bat. You got
Skarnecchia.
Right here, putting it down, but right there's Trevor Wilkinson come back and making an answer for it. And he kind of did that early on and was a big, important part of it. Right there's another
Wilkinson, yeah.
Well, he came back after Skarnecki with a nice little drive there. But then you got
Jordan Watson
with a nice three-pointer.
Burns
inside, getting blocked. Right here, Jordan Watson makes a nice pass recognition to Connor Johnson in the corner, put it in. Inside to Ferns. That time Ferns takes that a little stronger. Right here we got Cole Taylor making a great pass inside to Clark.
Scarnecchia.
Back with the three again. Then we got Jordan Watson coming in. Nice, strong move to the hole and lays it in beautifully. Right here's a great defensive play. It shows what the Bobcats kind of did all night long. And then the sophomore Cole Taylor.
I don't know how he got that in, but boy, Josh Lewis.
Josh Lewis, great game all night tonight for him. Good look inside to Padden. Padden rolling it in with the left hand. And then Scarnecchia with another three-pointer. And man had 15 points in the first half, only 2 in the second half. So the Bobcats done a great job on him in that second half.
Take a look here. It's Wilkinson right there with the basketball. Cats working it outside. Wilkinson with the long shot for 3. That's good. He had a good game tonight.
Yes, he did. Tell you what, there's a couple of threes that he answered with early on in the ball game made it really important that the Bobcats stayed in it early and did a good job. Kind of set the tone for the Bobcats offensively.
We rarely do this, but radio tonight was on it, and they took our Josh Lewis was our other guy we were kicking around,
right.
And they took him and made him player of the game. We decided tonight that number 23, excuse me. Trevor Wilkinson is going to be our player of the game. Just turned 18 the other day, had a birthday the other day, had a fine game tonight, and take a look at the young man here.
Yeah, like I say, really important that he did what he did early in the ball game and knocking down the threes and answering St. Clairsville's early offense, because it looked like St. Clairsville was going to be unstoppable on the offensive end, but Trevor doing a great job of setting the tone for the Bobcats, and hey, you know what? Got to give the young man credit. He's a senior. He's played hard all throughout his career, and it's nice to finally be able to give him the pizza.
Absolutely. Number 23, Trevor Wilkinson, our player of the game. Let's run through the final stats real quickly. First for the Red Devils.
Sure enough, we had Troughton with 6 points for St. Clairsville. DeRosa with 3 points, 2 points for Coleman, 8 points for Ferns. 3 points for Panaducci. I'll tell you, I'm going to start getting the phonetics on this thing here.
Okay.
And 17 points for Scarnecchia.
We finally got you trained on that one. Yeah, but I'll tell you what, credit to the Bobcats defense. He had 15 at the half. He ended up with 17.
That's
they
right.
shut him right down.
They sure did. On the Bobcat side of things, Connor Johnson with 7 points, 2 points for Nate Thompson, 5 points for Cole Taylor, and doing a good job coming off the bench. Clifford Clark with 2 points, 6 points for Zach Padden, 12 points for Josh Lewis, 10 points for Trevor Wilkinson, and 14 points for Jordan Watson, who led the way for the Bobcats. On the rebound side of things, Bobcats out-rebounded by St. Clairsville 31-25, and turnovers, a huge factor in this ball game, 20-11 in favor of the Bobcats.
Well, it all adds up to a nice win for the Cats tonight. They improved to 10-9 on the season. Got 3 more games left. One more home game will be there. It'll be New Philadelphia next week on February the 7th. So looking forward to that one.
Absolutely.
We'll have the Quakers in town and an ECOL finale, and then we start looking ahead to the state playoffs.
Yep, and wish the Bobcats luck there, but tough game coming up on New Philly.
All right, we'll be looking forward to that. The final score once again tonight, though, the Cambridge Bobcats 58, the St. Clairsville Red Devils 39. Have a great rest of your night.
Cambridge High School Bobcat basketball has been presented by Wally's Pizza, Southeastern Med, Abel's Heating, Cooling, and Electric, Cambridge Physical Therapy, Theo's Restaurant, Bennett Title Agency, First Settlement Physical Therapy, and the law offices of Tribby, Scott, Plummer, and Padden. This has been a presentation of ABC Sports.